Hello everyone and welcome back to New Tech. Today we're going to compare the brand new Mi Watch Color Sport versus the first generation of the Mi Watch. We will see which one has more options that we can use and which one is better in general. So let's go ahead, compare these two devices. Starting with the newest, which in this case is the Mi Watch Color Sport. As you can see around the display, press and hold to change the watch faces. We already have some of the watch faces downloaded. This display is AMOLED like usual. We have a very good, some of the best watch faces here that are downloaded. This is the one that we will choose today. At the top we have notifications. At the left we have some data. We have music control, blood oxygen, energy, sleep, weather, heart rate, and back at the first page. Down we have the taskbar with Alexa, timed date, torch, alarm clock, do not disturb, brightness, settings, etc. To enter the menu, you press the button where we can find sports, history of the sports, activities. Next we have heart rate, blood oxygen, sleep, energy, stress, breathing, Alexa music control. We have alarm, stopwatch, timer, weather, air pressure, compass, notifications, find phone, torch, help, and the settings where we can find watch faces, brightness, raise to wake, heart rate, and a bunch of other options. With the second button you enter the workouts. So these are all the options that we have in the Mi Watch Color Sport. Let's go ahead to the first Mi Watch. As you can see, we have a square shape of the screen. Again, AMOLED, very good display. This is the default watch face for this watch. At the top we have the notifications. Down we have much more information here. Do not disturb, airplane mode, power saving mode, sound, torch, settings, and a bunch of other data. In the right we have activity, calories, heart rate, workouts, media app, and we have the weather at the last page. In the left we have weather. Here are some shortcuts, event reminder, and we have the calendar. These are all the pages that we have in the main page. As you can see, this is the menu where we can control with a rotation button, starting with phone calls, which we saw that we can make phone calls. We have contacts and messages, activities, sports, heart rate, sleep. We have a bunch of most of the apps in the in the first generation of Mi Watch are in Chinese, so we can just figure out some of the things that we can see here. We have gang cards and payments, media app. We have here alarms, a timer, and stopwatch. Also, we have calculator. We have voice recorder. You can see right here. This is the word clock. We have notes, which we can see right now. We can record notes or type notes. This is the record that we saw before. Calculator that we talked about. We have the compass here in the middle of the screen, which we have to calibrate first. And we have here a bunch of other options like this one. This is the air pressure. After that we have the noise detector, which we do not see this option in many of smartwatches. We have torch, and we have find my phone, SIM card, and here down below we have a bunch of other apps and options that are all in Chinese, not the settings. So these are all the options that we have in both of these devices. And you can see that in the first generation of Mi Watch we have a lot of more options. Let's go ahead and begin some testing and see all of these options, how they will work. all the way at the top, we have the workouts first. We have outdoor running, walking, and treadmill in the first page. Next, we have trekking, trail running, outdoor cycling, indoor cycling, freestyle workout, pool swimming, open water, yoga, rope jumping, hiking, high intensity, triathlon, and we can add sports where we can see dancing, ball sports, water sports, and many other sports that we mentioned before. We have a lot of them, over 170. Press go here. As you can see, the time at the top, seconds going underneath, pace, heart rate, distance in the first page. In the right we have music, down we have last kilometers pace, average pace at the moment, and we have calories, seconds, stride, and steps. And back at the first page, in the left we don't have anything, and the right we saw that we have the music. Press and hold the button so you can end the session. Very good information for the workouts, which I always like. We have the activities that we did. Here is the heart rate now that begins to measure immediately. At the top we have the current heart rate being measured. We have some statistic. Down we have highest and lowest heart rate that we did before. You can see how it goes immediately to the always on display, which it looks pretty good in the Mi Watch color, not gonna lie. We have heart rate for the all day, 30 days heart rate, and very good information here as well. After the heart rate, we have here blood oxygen. As you can see, that is measuring right now. It says hold still. You have to wait a couple of seconds so you get some results. And here, while it's filling up the circle, we have the final result with colors, so it shows that we have a very good blood oxygen. Next, we have the energy that we used. We have the stress here. You can see the statistic for stress, highest and lowest. Here is the breathing exercise from 1 minute to 5 minutes. We have the speed that we can choose. Press go, 3-second countdown, and you have to go with inhale and exhale like it says in the watch. After a minute, you have your result, and also you have this result in the app. So the music now is not working because it's not connected with the phone. Right now we have here the stopwatch, timer, and all the things that we saw before. The air pressure that we saw, as well as elevation, which are very good options if you are running or hiking in the outdoor. And this is now the compass, very simple, that is calibrated. It looks pretty good, not gonna lie, but I saw more complicated ones before. So basically this is what we have in the Mi Watch Color Sport. Back at the Xiaomi Mi Watch, we have here calories like we saw before, and all the sports that the Mi Watch supports. Let's go straight to the menu. At the top you can see we have phone calls, but in the Xiaomi Mi Watch we have to insert a SIM card. In the TicWatch Pro we just have to connect with our phone, which is much easier. You can see the heart rate now is measuring. We have a final result. We have average, maximum, and minimum as well. Pretty good results and pretty good information as well. The rotation button, I find it very helpful in the Xiaomi Mi Watch, and I would suggest to all of the other smartwatches that has rotation button to activate them. You can see we have here the workouts: indoor cycling, outdoor cycling, walking, training, freestyle, yoga, hiking, high intensity, swimming, pool swimming, etc. Let's try the running method that we tried in the TicWatch Pro. You can see outdoor running, press ready or go. We have again 3-second countdown. We can see the seconds going, burn calories, heart rate, distance, pace. In the first page, we have the GPS at the top and also the time. We have down below steps, which we can see, and this is probably what we have in the Mi Watch for the sports. In the left page, we can pause or stop the session. And basically these are a few options that we have in the Mi Watch while we are doing sports. We can see the calories that we did throughout the day. We have the time of the sleep. You can see the stress measuring, which we didn't see in the TicWatch Pro. Again, a bunch of these apps are in Chinese. We have here the audio record, which I didn't mention before, I think. The Mi Watch has a lot of options, so I'm sorry if I didn't tell you something or said something. It's a lot of option and probably I forgot. We have the noise detection, which you didn't see in most of the smartwatches. This is rare, and basically these are the options that we can try and compare with the TicWatch Pro. We have here all the options that we need to test. So guys, this was all for today's video. I hope you find this video interesting and helpful. If so, comment down below and let me know what you think about these smartwatches and which one would you choose. Obviously, we can see that the first generation of Mi Watch is it has a lot of more options, even though they have their similarities. But again, the Mi Watch Color Sport is newer and it has some good options too.